one of the more speculative stocks is Tecogen. It's a stock we recently added. We talked about how speculative it is, but I always love seeing some validation. I didn't know that you own this. I love that you're looking at it as well. Could you just talk about maybe what caught your eye with this company and kind of the broader opportunity in thermal management?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's a pretty speculative name. It's not a name that anyone should invest money that they can't afford to lose. But with that higher risk, I think could come like a higher potential upside too. Tecogen makes chillers for data centers, and they announced a reseller deal earlier this year with Vertiv, which is like the biggest player in data center liquid cooling. And Tecogen makes natural gas powered data center chillers, which they argue are like have lower operating costs than like electric chillers, and they also argue that their natural gas powered chillers are more efficient than rival gas powered chillers. And it's a company with about a $200 million market cap and with about 26 million in trailing 12-month revenue right now. But their revenue could easily like soar above 100 million if they can just land like just a few like major orders for their chillers, whether through the Vertiv partnership or otherwise. They said in like their last earnings report that they got a letter of intent for a 100 megawatt plus data center that could go up to like 500 megawatts, and that they also provided quotes for 60 to 100 chiller orders, from two other potential customers. So they land a few deals like that, their revenues are going to take off. And you just like look over the next few years, data center power and cooling needs are going to soar, just because of how like power hungry GPUs and other AI accelerators are, and like how high like rack densities are becoming in terms of power. Like NVIDIA's GB300 server consumes about 120 to 130 kilowatts of power in just one server rack, and that's something that would have been unheard of a few years ago for one server rack to consume that much power. And you look out a couple of years down the road with Rubin Ultra, NVIDIA is going to have like 576 reticle sized GPU dies in one server rack. That's up from 144 today with Blackwell. So that's just going to require a ton of power and cooling, and that's it's going to be a big growth driver, I think, for Vertiv, and also for companies like Tecogen potentially, and also for power semiconductor suppliers. So it's definitely an area that's going to see a lot of growth over the next few years.